Our first feature tonight is Morning Show. Morning Show is a morning radio program in Columbus, Ohio. Its former producer is Shelly Meyers, who left to take a job in federal government.
I am happy in my new position.
Host Pat Schock is ready to sell out hard-hitting news for access to the presidential administration.
1 second. Prepping for my interview.
While co-host Gus Goodall is left defending the unbiased journalism he didn't want to do in the first place, while harboring a possibly unrequited crush on Shelly.
Oh, how did I end up in this position?
Tonight's episode, Tear Down. Morning Show begins another broadcast.
Good morning. I'm Pat Schock.
And I'm Gus Goodall.
And this is Morning Show. Welcome to our new listeners across the country.
Well, we're not all across the country, Pat.
Well, we're now syndicated in 3 markets outside of Ohio, and we appreciate you tuning in.
Well, Pat does anyway.
Our top story this morning, construction crews will begin demolishing what is left of the Capitol building in D.C. in just a few short hours.
Oh, maybe they will and maybe they won't.
Crews are on site now, Gus.
Yes, but so are those protesters.
They're behind fences. The Capitol Police will keep them away.
Well, if they're determined to get in, they'll find a way.
Speaker of the House, Nick Mulrooney, has asked for calm and order.
Yeah, while simultaneously saying that President Patty is out of line and should be stopped.
That wasn't about today, Gus.
Well, you can't separate one event from a larger position, Pat. Mulrooney has been riling up people for months.
With the teardown of the Capitol, he's lost that fight, though. It's a sign once and for all that Congress won't be going back to D.C.
Yet they still haven't agreed to come here to Columbus. Thank God.
They've got to rebuild somewhere, and D.C. isn't really livable. Their old building was too damaged to re-enter.
That's just fine. But rebuild there, not here.
With the executive branch already fully moved into Ohio...
Well, they can move right on back out.
But Gus, you have to admit that...
I don't have to admit anything, Pat. I hate this whole situation, and I just want them to go away.
Not going to happen, so you'd better get used to it.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. We've got an election in 8 months. If Mulrooney can stall until then, the feds might leave as quickly as they got here.
But the new construction has already...
I don't care. I just want them gone.
Meanwhile, in the federal offices in the old insurance building.
Man, Gus has really gone completely anti-Anderson. I thought you were going to rein him in, Shelly.
Yeah, I thought so too. There's just no controlling that guy.
Yeah, well, good thing the people seem to like it. Always helpful to have a villain to rally against.
Well, Gus is not a villain, Janice.
Hey, I wasn't insulting your friend. It's just the way the media works. Pat is the hero and Gus is the villain. It's a proven dynamic.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't just demonize people for speaking their minds about their own convictions.
Fine, I'll drop it. Sorry.
Thank you.
Now, you have all the local news stations lined up to cover President Anderson's speech tonight, right?
Yes, they'll go on right after the national feed cuts. It's going to be all about her.
Excellent. Just as we want it.
Janice, are we sure that this is the best approach? Tearing down the Capitol? I mean, I know that it was badly damaged, but...
That is far beyond our pay grade.
Yeah, I know, but does President Anderson even have the legal authority to be able to...
Shelly, we're the press department. We don't make policy.
Right. Of course. Shouldn't have brought it up.
You okay? You seem a little off today.
Off? No, I'm fine.
I know the hours have been long, but you've been doing a great job, and I just think that you're the greatest...
Long hours are good with me, Janice. I've always been a workaholic.
Okay, as long as you take care of yourself, too.
Yes, of course.
What do you do for fun?
My job?
No, when you're not working.
I'm pretty much always working. Even when I'm not at work, I'm working. But, I mean... That's not new for this position. That's just how I operate.
Shelly, you're going to get burnt out that way.
I haven't yet. Work is my passion. It is fun for me.
Fair enough, but still, you've got to do something else. It's getting warmer. I'm organizing a sand volleyball tournament on Sunday afternoon starting this weekend. Come join us.
Thank you, but sand isn't really my kind of thing.
It wasn't a request.
Yes, ma'am. What time?
1 p.m., dress comfortably and bring a water bottle.
I'll be there. Is there anything else?
You're doing good work, Shelly. The press secretary is impressed too. Keep it up. You'll move up the ladder in no time.
That's the goal.
Back at WUBD, morning show ends.
Tune in tomorrow, same time, and we'll be back for more news and entertainment.
And don't forget to floss.
And we're out. Good work, guys.
Thanks, Leah.
All right. How many angry calls about me today, Lily?
You just heard him say my name.
How many?
37.
God! Damn, slipping. Barely half my all-time record.
That's a good thing, Gus.
No, speak for yourself. I want to get people fired up. Things need to change around here, and they're not going to if we grow complacent.
You want protesters back on your front lawn like when you were sick last year?
Well, no, but think somebody has to say something.
Gus, we need to talk. Now.
What, am I in trouble, teacher?
Let's go.
Lead on.
How much trouble do you think he's in?
He'll be all right.
Are you sure? I honestly can't tell how mad Brooks is.
He's hard to read, but I don't think he was mad.
Are you sure?
I hope so.
Up in the office of the owner of the station, Brooks Dillon.
Look, if you're going to ream me for what I did
Ream
today...
you? Why would I ream you?
Well, I know your political position and mine aren't exactly in line these days, or ever. So
You have no idea what my political positions are.
it's kind of obvious.
I tell you to stop making half-baked assumptions, but actually, it's been working in your favor.
Huh?
Ratings are up. We're talking to several other markets about expanding your reach.
I don't understand.
The heat between you and Pat has been working. People like drama. They like tension. You're giving it to them.
No, but Pat and I are just friends. It's just...
You couldn't tell by listening to the show these days.
I'll try to be nicer, but Pat's...
No, Gus. The show is working. Leave it alone.
Okay, but then why did you want to see me?
One of the national stations wants you to come on their Sunday show this weekend.
They want me.
Yes, they'd like the take of a local news personality.
But I don't know anything about policy. Pat's the
They
guy
don't want Pat. They want you. And I told them you'd do it.
without asking me.
Gus, this is the big time. You nail this, there'll be other offers. It might help launch morning show nationwide.
Ooh, nationwide?
If I'm being honest, I'd expect that to happen sooner or later anyway. But this will get you there sooner.
Wait, so what, you want me to go on and talk about the station and toe the party line?
No! Have you not been listening? They want you as you are now.
I just say what I think.
I know. Trust me, I thought about giving you a list of talking points, or at least things to avoid, but knowing you, you'd go out of your way to contradict whatever instructions I gave you.
No, I would... Yeah, you're right.
So just go on and be yourself. And if you could avoid trashing me at the station, I'd appreciate it. But other than that, I'm not giving you any guidelines.
No. So, well, what's the catch?
No catch. It's good for you. It's good for us. Your plane ticket will be in your email probably in the next...
Plane ticket?
Yes, I told them you'd be in studio. You fly out Saturday night, stay in a cushy hotel, back home Sunday afternoon.
No, what if I had plans this weekend?
Do you?
Ugh. No.
Good. Then I think we're done here. Check your email. The details will be in there. And if you need anything else, ask Leah.
Who's Leah?
Your intern?
Oh, Lila. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, thought it was Leah. Whatever. Have fun, Gus. I'll see you on Monday.
Sure. Thanks.
Sunday morning.
Oh, what time is it?
Shh, go back to sleep.
Why'd you set an alarm on a Sunday?
No, there's something I want to watch.
What is this, 2002? Can't you just stream it later?
Look, shut up or get out.
And last on our panel today is Columbus, Ohio radio commentator Gus Goodall.
I'm happy to be here, Nora.
He's wearing a suit? He never wears suits.
First question is for you, Gus. How did your city react to the destruction of the Capitol?
Well, I can only speak for myself, Nora, but I thought it was sacrilege.
That's crazy. You can't compare government institution to a religious organization.
I didn't.
Why do you think it's sacrilege?
Well, I mean, this country has sacred institutions, and I mean, they should not be torn down.
It was just a building, and a destroyed one at that. The rubble needed to be cleared away.
Yeah, great. Do that, and then build a new one on the same spot.
You've been famously against the federal government moving to Columbus, Gus.
Oh, yes, you're right. They can't leave soon enough.
So you're a NIMBY kind of guy, huh?
A what?
Not in my backyard.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
How selfish and short-sighted. If not in your backyard, whose?
I don't care. I mean, just not mine.
Oh, Gus.
I should just get up, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm listening to this.
You're so backwards.
I mean, listen, if you're so fine with this, how about they go to where you live?
New York City? The cost of moving them into Manhattan would be...
That's fine, I'll pay it. I mean, take my wallet. Here.
I'm not taking...
Let's talk about Columbus. How has your city changed since President Anderson's administration moved in, Gus?
Oh, man, well, how hasn't it changed? The traffic, the congestion. I mean, everything good is gone.
You're exaggerating. Restaurants and bars have considered it a boon. Hotels are at full capacity.
And that's all for them. What about those of us that actually live there? It used to take me 15 minutes to get to work, and now it takes nearly an hour. An hour! And I go in early, before rush hour.
Commuters in other big cities have been dealing with that for years.
Well, Columbus isn't a big city.
Actually, it is, even without the government.
So, Gus, you personally have been getting a lot of attention. People seem to love to hate you.
Excuse me?
You have to know a lot of the talk about you has been negative.
Now, is that why you invited me here? I mean, just to ambush me?
No, I just want to ask you, does the negative reaction to what you're saying give you pause about your views?
No! It is not my fault if people are stupid. They should listen to me more.
That's a pretty arrogant attitude.
Hey, it is not arrogant, and I am not arrogant. I'm not confident about most things. All right, but regarding how our city is being treated, I am very passionate and have not been treated well.
All the growth and all of the...
Keep it. Just go away and leave us alone.
I can't watch anymore. Oh, Gus.
It's not that bad.
It's a national embarrassment.
It'll be good for the show.
Maybe. But poor Gus.
He's a big boy. He'll be fine.
I know, but still...
Hey, I know it'll make you feel better.
Yeah?
It involves you taking your pants back off.
Now, that is something I can definitely get behind.
Or below. You pick.
Don't mind if I do.
Gus harassed on national TV. Will it be good for the show? Will his opinions change anything? Keep coming back to find out on another morning show.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour 369, Morning Show number 14, Tear Down. This episode was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Samantha Stark. It starred Kristin Green as Shelly Meyers, Keith Jackson as Pat Schock, Nathan Haley as Gus Goodall, Ashley Collins as Aaliyah Zichi, Ryan Yohe as Brooks Dillon, Katie Boissoneault as Janice Thompson, Samantha Stark as Nora Jones, Shannon Marie Watts as Mindy Bernard, and Joe Morales as Guy Norris. The episode was narrated by Darren Esler. Our Foley artist is J.T. Walker. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley with lyrics written by Jerome Wetzel. This episode was edited by Ryan Estep. Check out our website at iabdpresents.com. We want to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of, and Boxland Media, our host performance space. Our next live show is Saturday, August 13th. Buy your tickets by heading to iabdpresents.com and selecting tickets from the drop-down in the top right.
It's All Been Done presents
Who's Got the Time?